Ram's life flashed before his eyes as he lay dying on the cold, hard ground. He was a high school student at his 18. He felt that his life is too boring. He wanted powers and want to be strong like in novels and comics. Suddenly a light hit him and he died. He recalled as he was laying on the cold, hard ground. But in the end, it is the end of this shitty life, he thought. As his vision began to fade, a strange, omnipotent being appeared before him. I am sorry, Ram, you died because of my mistake. I was playing with my power because I was bored, the being said in a voice that echoed in Ram's mind. I shall grant you 3 wishes as an apology for my mistake. Ram's mind raced as he thought of all the possibilities. I to reincarnate in the world of Marshall Peak in an richest young man of Tongxian realm and want to join Marshall Peak 6 years ahead of time when Yankai was 9 and about to join High Heaven Pavilion and make me teleport near High Heaven Pavilion. The being nodded, and Ram felt a surge of energy flow through him. Your wish is granted. Ram thought for a moment before speaking again. I wish for a cultivation technique that can cultivate primordial chaos chi and slowly transform my body into an eternal chaos body, with max Tao affinity. The being nodded once more, and Ram felt his consciousness being pulled apart and put back together again. Your wish is granted. Ram thought for a long time before making his final wish. I wish for a system that will aid me in my cultivation journey, with a beautiful system spirit girl, multiverse travel function, teleportation, universal world map, lottery function, store function, leveling with XP as currency, infinite space inventory, and a soul bond function to protect my soul in the multiverse. The being nodded, but I will add some restrictions to it. When you become stronger it will lift automatically. Ram agreed, the being nodded, and Ram felt his consciousness being pulled apart once more. When he opened his eyes, he found himself standing in front of the High Heaven Gate in the Marshall Peak world. He was no longer Ram, but Suchan, a young boy with an unknown past. As Suchan approached the gate, memories began to flood his mind. He remembered his past life as Ram, and his original body and background. He remembered his family, his friends, and his enemies. Suchan's eyes widened as he realized the truth. He had been given a second chance, a chance to redeem himself and become stronger than ever before. A beautiful system spirit girl appeared before him, with a warm smile. Hello, Suchan. I am your system spirit girl. Let's start your cultivation journey together. Suchan's eyes widened as he looked at the system spirit girl. Wait, what's my background? He asked, his mind racing with questions. The system spirit girl nodded. Let me show you, Suchan. Suchan's vision blurred, and when it cleared, he found himself in a luxurious mansion. He saw a young boy, himself, playing with servants and enjoying a life of luxury. Who am I? Suchan asked, confused. You are Suchan, the only young master of the wealthy and powerful Su family from the upper world Tongxian realm, the system spirit girl replied. Suchan's eyes widened as he remembered his past. He was the sole heir of the Su family, known for their wealth and influence. He had been pampered and spoiled, but also trained in cultivation and martial arts from a young age. As he continued to recall his memories, Suchan realized that he had been sent to the Marshall Peak world for training, but something went wrong, and he ended up 600 meters away from the High Heaven Pavilion. The system spirit girl nodded. That's right, Suchan. You have a strong background, but also a challenging path ahead. Suchan looked at the system spirit girl, who was gazing at him with a warm and gentle smile. Her long, flowing hair cascaded down her back like a river of gold, and her piercing green eyes sparkled with intelligence and kindness. Her slender figure was accentuated by her elegant white robes, which seemed to shimmer in the light. Our system spirit girl, Suchan said, feeling a sense of awe and gratitude towards her. I think it's time I gave you a name. Something beautiful and fitting for a lovely guide like you. The system spirit girl's smile grew wider, and she leaned forward slightly, her eyes sparkling with excitement. I would be honored, Suchan, she said, her voice like music. What name have you chosen for me? Suchan thought for a moment, and then a name popped into his mind. I'll call you Yarn Yang, and call you Yang, he said, his voice filled with conviction. It means beauty or grace in the ancient language, and it suits you perfectly. Yang's face lit up with joy, and she clapped her hands together in delight. "Oh, Suchan, I love it," she exclaimed. "Yang is a beautiful name, and I'm so happy you chose it for me." As she spoke, Yang's beauty seemed to radiate even more intensely, and Suchan found himself captivated by her loveliness. He couldn't help but stare at her, his heart pounding with excitement and gratitude. Yang laughed, her voice like a gentle breeze, and reached out to pat Suchan's shoulder. "Don't be shy, Suchan," she said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "We're going to have a wonderful time together, and I'm so glad you're my cultivator, host." Suchan, Ram, looked at Yang, his eyes gleaming with determination. "I'm ready to join the High Heaven Pavilion. Let's go." Yang nodded, her ethereal beauty radiating an aura of wisdom. "Remember, Suchan, the High Heaven Pavilion is a remote sect, hidden deep in the mountains. The journey will be challenging, but with your talent and my guidance, I have no doubt you'll succeed." Suchan nodded, his mind focused on the journey ahead. He had heard stories about the High Heaven Pavilion's secluded location, but he was determined to reach it. With Yang by his side, they set off towards the sect, their footsteps echoing through their valleys and canyons. As they traveled, the landscape transformed from lush forests to rugged terrain, with steep cliffs and treacherous paths. Suchan's physical strength and endurance were put to the test, but he persevered, driven by his desire to become a powerful cultivator. Days passed, and the duo encountered various obstacles, including raging rivers, ferocious beasts, and even treacherous bandits. However, with Yang's guidance and Suchan's quick thinking, they overcame each challenge, growing stronger and more resilient with each triumph. Finally, after a grueling journey, they arrived at the foot of a majestic mountain, its peak shrouded in mist. A winding path led upwards, disappearing into the clouds. Yang whispered, her voice barely audible over the wind, "We're here, Suchan. The High Heaven Pavilion is hidden within the mountain. Prepare yourself for the final ascent." Suchan's eyes widened as he began the climb. The path grew steeper and narrower, with jagged rocks and ancient trees looming overhead. The air grew thinner, and the wind howled like a pack of wolves, but Suchan pressed on, his determination burning brighter with each step. After an hour of climbing, they reached a clearing, and Suchan beheld the High Heaven Pavilion. The sect's buildings were crafted from natural stone and wooden buildings, blending seamlessly into the mountain's rugged landscape. The architecture was a testament to the sect's harmony with nature, and Suchan felt a sense of awe wash over him. Yang guided him to the entrance, where a lone disciple stood guard. The disciple's eyes were piercing, his gaze scrutinizing Suchan from head to toe. "Welcome, young one," he said, his voice firm but courteous. "I am Disciple Li. Please state your name and purpose." Suchan introduced himself, his voice clear and confident. "I am Suchan, from the upperworld Tongxian realm. I've come to join the High Heaven Pavilion and cultivate my abilities." Disciple Li nodded, his expression unreadable. He was dumbfounded. "A person from upperworld? Suchan from the upperworld. Tongxian realm. You've come to join us. Please wait while I inform the sect elders." As Disciple Li approached Suchan with a bow, his eyes gleaming with respect. "Suchan, the elders are ready to meet with you. Please, follow me." Suchan nodded, his heart racing with anticipation. He had been waiting for this moment for what felt like an eternity. He followed Disciple Li through the winding corridors of the High Heaven Pavilion, the air thick with the scent of incense and the soft murmur of cultivators. As they walked, Disciple Li briefed Suchan on the protocol for meeting the elders. "Remember, Suchan, to show respect and humility. The elders are powerful and wise, and their approval is crucial for your future in the pavilion." Suchan nodded, his mind focused on the task ahead. He had come too far to falter now. They arrived at the Tower of the Elders, a majestic structure that seemed to touch the clouds. Disciple Li led Suchan to the entrance, where two imposing stone statues guarded the door. "Wait here," Disciple Li said, disappearing into the tower. Suchan took a deep breath, steeling himself for the meeting ahead. He could feel the weight of the elders' gaze upon him, their eyes piercing through their veil of time and space. After what felt like an eternity, Disciple Li returned, a small smile on his face. The elders are ready for you, Suchan. Please, enter. Suchan nodded, his heart pounding in his chest. He took a deep breath and stepped into the unknown. As Suchan entered the elder's chambers, the elder looked at him with a discerning gaze. So, you claim to be from the upper world, the elder said, his voice dripping with skepticism. How do we know this is true? What proof do you have? Suchan smiled calmly. In the upper world, there exists a realm called Tongxian Realm. It's a place where cultivators can reach unprecedented heights, far surpassing what's possible in this world. The elder raised an eyebrow. Tongxian Realm, you say? I've never heard of it. What makes it so special? The Tongxian Realm is home to the Saint Realm cultivation, which is far superior to anything in this world, Suchan explained. Cultivators there have achieved unimaginable power and wisdom. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I can assure you, it's a realm beyond your wildest dreams. The elder's expression turned thoughtful, clearly intrigued by Suchan's words. Except Meng Wu Ye the treasure, of course, I see. And how do we know you're not just making this up? Suchan chuckled. Because, elder, I am from the Tongxian realm myself. I've walked among the saints and seen the wonders of that realm. I can tell you, it's a place where the laws of physics are mere suggestions, and the power of the cultivators is limitless. The elder's eyes narrowed, his mind racing with the implications. Very well, young man. I believe you. But tell me. Elder Wei Shitong spoke, his voice gentle yet authoritative. Suchan, from the upper world Tongxian realm, please share your background and reasons for joining us. Suchan recounted his story, omitting his reincarnation and focusing on his family's influence and his desire for cultivation in mind, and said, my father, Su Xinghan, is the patriarch of the Su family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Tongxian realm. My mother, Nai Qingcheng, comes from a long line of powerful cultivators. Our family's strength and reputation are well known throughout the realm. Elder Su Xianwu asked, why did you travel so far from your realm, young one? Suchan hesitated, then fabricated a story. My family sent me for training, but I accidentally fell into a black wormhole and ended up here. It sounded like a lie, but Oriental owner really end up like it. The elders exchanged knowing glances, their eyes hinting at disbelief, as if they sensed that there was more to Suchan's story than he was letting on. Meng Wu Ye, the treasurer, spoke up, his voice filled with a sense of purpose. Very well, Suchan. We shall accept you as our core disciple. Suchan's eyes widened in surprise. Core disciple? Me? He couldn't believe what he was hearing. The core disciple was the most prestigious position in the High Heaven Pavilion, reserved for the most talented and dedicated cultivators. As Meng Wu Ye proposed Suchan as the core disciple, the other elders objected, their voices filled with concern. Meng Wu Ye, are you certain this is wise? Elder Wei Shitong asked. We know nothing of his background or intentions. Meng Wu Ye smiled calmly, his eyes glinting with confidence. I have made my decision, esteemed elders. And I possess the leader token, granted to me by our sect leader. He revealed the token, its presence radiating an aura of authority that silenced the elders' objections. The elders nodded, acknowledging the token's power, and Suchan spoke up, his voice filled with determination. Originally I'm going to High Heaven Pavilion to join. There's also a High Heaven Pavilion in Tongxian Realm. Maybe it's related to this sect somehow. I am willing to prove myself worthy of this opportunity. Meng Wu Ye's eyes sparkled with approval. Young Suchan, you are indeed from the upper world. The one created this sect is our ancestors, maybe is too, hailed from that realm. Very well, I shall vouch for your background and potential. He released his aura, its power resonating through the hall, and the elders nodded in unison, convinced by Meng Wu Ye's endorsement. Very well, Suchan shall be our core disciple, Elder Su Xianwu declared. As the discussion concluded, Meng Wu Ye beckoned Suchan to follow him. Let us chat in the treasure pavilion, young master. Suchan's heart raced with excitement and curiosity as he followed Meng Wu Ye into the cozy pavilion. The air was thick with the scent of old scrolls and the flickering candles cast eerie shadows on the walls. Inside the pavilion, Meng Wuye revealed a shocking truth. Su-chan, your mother, Nai Qingcheng, was my master's daughter. My master is Nai Tong. You are my young master now. Su-chan's eyes widened in astonishment, his mind reeling with this unexpected connection. Meng Wuye's expression turned warm and paternal. Your family's legacy and your own potential are undeniable. I shall guide and support you on your cultivation journey, just as I did with your mother. Su-chan felt a surge of gratitude and belonging, knowing he had found a mentor and a new family within High Heaven Pavilion. As they sat in the treasure pavilion, surrounded by ancient artifacts and mysterious energies, Su-chan realized that his journey as a core disciple had just begun. With Meng Wuye's guidance and support, he was ready to uncover his true potential and make a name for himself in the world of High Heaven Pavilion. The path ahead would be fraught with challenges and dangers, but Su-chan was determined to prove himself worthy of the elder's nod. Just as he thought this, suddenly a sound of footsteps approaching sounded. As Xia Ning-chan entered the treasure pavilion, her delicate footsteps echoed through the corridor, announcing her arrival. Her veil fluttered slightly as she pushed open the door, revealing a dimly lit room with only a few candles illuminating the space. The familiar title, Young Master, caught her attention, and she couldn't help but feel a sense of curiosity. As her eyes adjusted to the soft light, she saw a handsome young man standing before her master, Meng Wuye. Su-chan's handsome face and graceful demeanor took her breath away, and for a moment, she forgot to breathe. His piercing eyes seemed to see right through her, and she felt a shiver run down her spine. Meanwhile, Su-chan's eyes had locked onto Xia Ning-chan, and he was captivated by her ethereal beauty. Her veil shimmered in the candlelight, and her delicate features seemed almost otherworldly. He was taken aback by the contrast between her shy demeanor and her stunning appearance. She was like a delicate flower, hidden behind a veil of modesty. As they stood there, frozen in a moment of mutual admiration, Meng Wuye smiled knowingly. Xia Ning-chan, my dear disciple, I see you've met Su-chan, our new young master and my new disciple. The room seemed to come alive again, and Xia Ning-chan's face turned bright red as she quickly looked away, her veil fluttering slightly. Meng Wuye thought for a moment and proposed the arrangement of his beloved disciple Xia Ning-chan and Sure-chan. Sure-chan was dumbfounded. Su-chan spoke up, Master, don't force her. How could she willingly marry someone she just met? Xia Ning-chan's face turned bright red, and she looked down, her veil fluttering slightly. Meng Wuye chuckled, Su-chan, you're right. I got a bit carried away. Xia Ning-chan, my dear disciple, it's up to you. Will you accept this arrangement and marry Su-chan? Xia Ning-chan's voice was barely audible. I'll do it, master. Su-chan's eyes widened in surprise, but he couldn't help but feel a spark of excitement. He had never imagined that he would be married to such a beauty, and he couldn't wait to get to know her better. After Xia Ning-chan agreed to marry Su-chan, Meng Wuye approached him with a solemn expression. Su-chan, there's something you should know about Xia Ning-chan, he said, his voice low and serious. Su-chan raised an eyebrow, curious. What is it? Meng Wuye hesitated, as if unsure how to reveal the information. Xia Ning-chan possesses the legendary sacred spirit medicine body, he said finally. Su-chan's eyes widened in surprise. The sacred spirit medicine body? What is this physique, and what does it do? Is it powerful? Meng Wuye nodded. Yes, it's a heaven-defying physique that makes her unparalleled in regards to her natural talent for alchemy. With this body, she can practice alchemy with virtually no limits and rapidly increase her cultivation simply by pill refining. It's said to have a miracle effect, allowing her to create powerful pills with ease. Su-chan's face showed surprise, but in his mind, he thought, just as I don't know about it, I ask you because I don't want you to suspect me. How would I not know this? I've read Martial Peak, and I know a thing or two about rare physiques. Meng Wuye continued, but with this gift comes great danger. Many will seek to exploit her talent, and she needs protection. Su-chan, I ask you, will you protect her? Su-chan's face set in determination. I will always protect her, Meng Wuye. You can count on me. Xia Ning-chan, who had been quietly observing the conversation, blushed at Suchan's words. Is he caring for me? She thought, her heart racing. Meng Wuye's face lit up with a happy smile. Thank you, Suchan. I'm relieved to know she's in good hands. Suchan turned to Xia Ning-chan with a teasing grin. Wow, I didn't know my wife-to-be had such a special talent. You're a true treasure, Xia Ning-chan. Xia Ning-chan's face turned an even deeper shade of red as she looked away, her eyes sparkling with embarrassment. Suchan, stop teasing me. Meng Wuye chuckled. I think Suchan is just excited to have such a talented partner, Xia Ning-chan. And Suchan, I'm excited to see what the future holds for both of you. As they finalized the arrangement, Yarn Yang, the system spirit girl, appeared before Suchan. Congratulations, Suchan. You've received the system startup gift. Open it and claim your rewards. Suchan's eyes lit up but said, are you not late? Yarn Yang smiled and said, it's a gift from me for your marriage. Suchan was happy after hearing it and also exited as he opened the gift. Wow! Supreme All Bloodline, Divine Dragon Body, Divine Golden Eyes, and a lottery ticket, the Dragon Transformation Technique. And a succubus body. He blushed, feeling a mix of excitement and embarrassment. Yang Yang giggled, well, it's not every day you get a gift like that. And don't forget, your infinite wealth and power wish is granted too. But you can handle it, so I will help you. As you complete mission you will become stronger. You're all set for your cultivation journey, Suchan. Suchan was happy and head to his mansion given by the sect because no, he is a core disciple, and also from Tongxian realm, a higher world than them. As Suchan explored his new mansion, he couldn't help but think about Xia Ning-chan and their arranged marriage. He smiled to himself, wondering what the future held for them. Little did he know, their relationship would be filled with laughter, adventure, and perhaps, something more. As Suchan settled into his new life, he began to explore the High Heaven Pavilion and its secrets. He stumbled upon Xia Ning-chan in the Treasure Pavilion, her veil shimmering in the candlelight. Xia Ning-chan, my arranged wife, he said with a smile, I see you're as beautiful as ever. Xia Ning-chan blushed, her eyes darting away. Suchan, please, don't tease me. Suchan chuckled, his eyes sparkling with mischief. But it's so much fun. Besides, we're couple now. We should get to know each other better, don't you think? Xia Ning-chan's face turned bright red, and she quickly dissipated into thin air, leaving Suchan laughing and wondering what other adventures awaited them. He couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation, knowing that their relationship was just beginning. Little did he know, their journey would be filled with laughter, tears, and perhaps, a love that would last a lifetime. Second Elder Su Xianwu, Su Yang's father, had always been proud of his daughter's exceptional talent and beauty. He had made her a core disciple, and now, he wanted to introduce her to someone special, Suchan, the young master who had recently joined the High Heaven Pavilion. Su Yang was curious about this Suchan, and Second Elder Su Xianwu could sense her interest. He took her to meet him, and as they approached, Su Yang's frosty exterior began to show a hint of warmth. When they finally met, Suchan was stunned by Su Yang's beauty. He couldn't help but stare, and his system sensed his desire. Suddenly, a mission appeared before him: conquer Su Yang's and Xia Ning-chan's heart and make them your harem. No time limit, but as soon as possible. Good luck. Rewards: Harem God Jewel Cultivation Technique, Hand of God, Tongue of God, Divine Phoenix Source, Body and Bloodline, and ... Suchan accepted the mission happily and began to talk and flirt with Su Yang. She slightly blushed, secretly enjoying the attention, but maintained her cold beauty exterior. After they parted ways, Suchan called upon his system girl Yarn Yang and claimed his startup reward. The fusion of bloodline and physique gave him considerable pain, like his bone is crashing, destroying and reforming, but after an hour, everything went normal. He opened his status and was thrilled to see his realm had advanced to Chi Fusion 5th stage, and his combat power had reached Transcendent First Order. Suchan had received a boost, and his system was eager to see him succeed in his mission. Little did they know, their relationship was just beginning, and the future held many adventures and challenges for them to overcome together. Suchan said in his mind, System Status. *System Status. Asterisk name, Su Chan. Asterisk mission, conquer Su Yang and Xia Ning Chan's heart and make them your harem. Asterisk rewards. Harem God Jewel Cultivation Technique. Hand of God. Tongue of God. Divine Phoenix Source, Body and Bloodline. Hidden. Realm, Chi Fusion Realm, 5th Stage, Level 35. Experience needed, 3500, Level Up. Combat Power, Transcendent First Order. Bloodline. Supreme All Bloodline 0.1% unlocked, Ruler's Bloodline of Multiverse. Underscore Effect 1, Immunity from all poison and harmful substances underscore. Underscore Effect 2, Full Mastery over all elements underscore. Divine Dragon Bloodline. Special Physique. Divine Succubus Dragon Body. Chaos Body, 20% unlocked, obtained from Chaos Cultivation Technique. Source. Divine Dragon Source. Cultivation Techniques. Chaos Cultivation, 100% Mastery. Dragon Transformation Technique, 100% Mastery. Abilities. Teleportation, locked until True Element Realm, Level 41. Elemental Control, Fire, Water, Wood, gained from Supreme All Bloodline. Dragon Transformation, unlocks at Saint King Realm. Dragon Breath, unlocks at Saint King Realm. Dragon Roar, unlocks at Saint King Realm. Dragon Claw, unlocks at Saint Realm. Eyes, King. Divine Chaos Golden Eyes, 10% unlocked, gained from Chaos Cultivation Technique, and merged with Divine Golden Eyes. System Spirit Girl, Yarn Yang. Multiverse Travel Function, locked, unlocks at Saint Realm. Universal World Map, available, limited access, unlocks fully at level 51. Lottery, 10,000 points, draw. Store, available, open. Current experience points, 1,000 points. Inventory, lottery ticket times 1. Su Chan's eyes widened as he gazed at his system status, a mixture of excitement and anticipation coursing through his veins. Level 35, Chi Fusion Realm. I'm getting closer to be supreme. He exclaimed, his voice filled with determination. His eyes scanned the list of abilities, and a hint of disappointment flickered across his face as he saw the locked abilities. Dragon Transformation, Dragon Breath, Dragon Roar, and Dragon Claw, all locked until the Saint Realm. I need to keep cultivating and growing stronger to unlock these powerful abilities. Su Chan's gaze then shifted to his cultivation techniques, and a sense of pride and accomplishment swelled in his chest. Chaos Cultivation and Dragon Transformation Technique, both at 100% mastery. I've come so far, and I won't stop until I reach the pinnacle of power. With a deep breath, Su Chan steeled himself for the challenges ahead. I'll keep pushing forward, no matter what obstacles come my way. I'll conquer Su Yang and Xia Ning Chan's hearts, and I'll become the strongest cultivator in the multiverse. His eyes blazed with resolve, and his spirit burned with an unyielding passion for cultivation and conquest. Yang Yang, I'd like to draw the lottery with my ticket. Su Chan exclaimed. Yang Yang smiled and nodded. Very well, Su Chan. Insert your ticket and see what fate has in store for you. Su Chan used the ticket, and a shining golden wheel appeared before him. The wheel spun rapidly, displaying countless heavenly treasures, techniques, and abilities from the multiverse. Su Chan's heart raced as he watched, his fingers crossed in anticipation. Finally, the wheel slowed down, and a small, glowing orb emerged from the center. Su Chan opened it, revealing a skill scroll inside. Clone Technique. Su Chan read aloud, his eyes widening in disbelief. This is the ability to create clones of myself, just like Naruto Uzumaki from the Naruto universe. Su Chan felt a surge of power and excitement as he grasped the scroll. He couldn't wait to try out his new skill and see what kind of advantages it would bring to his cultivation and battles. Yang Yang, I did it! I won the clone technique! Su Chan exclaimed, beaming with joy. Yang Yang smiled. Congratulations, Su Chan. You're indeed a lucky one. Remember to use your new skill wisely and make the most of it. Su Chan nodded. As he organized his thoughts, Suchan decided to focus on nurturing his relationships with Suyang and Xianing Chan. He realized that his journey would be more enjoyable with companions by his side. Over the next 3 years, Suchan dedicated himself to building a strong bond with the two women. The trio spent countless days fishing together, laughing and sharing stories. They embarked on thrilling adventures, exploring hidden temples and ancient ruins. Suchan, Suyang, and Xianing Chan cultivated together, their energies harmonizing as they reached new heights. Suyang, once a body-tempered 5th-rank cultivator, now stood at an impressive Qi Fusion 9th rank. Xianing Chan, too, had reached the same remarkable level. Suchan's influence and guidance had accelerated their growth, and they were now formidable cultivators in their own right. As for Suchan, he had made a conscious decision to suppress his breakthrough, focusing instead on refining his skills and techniques. His combat power had skyrocketed to Saint Third Order, a testament to his dedication and perseverance. Through their shared experiences, Suchan, Suyang, and Xianing Chan forged an unbreakable bond. They supported each other, offering encouragement and advice whenever needed. The three companions became a familiar sight in the cultivation world, their names whispered in awe and reverence. As the 3-year timeline came to a close, Suchan reflected on his journey. He had grown not only in power but also in wisdom and compassion. His relationships with Suyang and Xianing Chan had enriched his life, and he knew that together, they would face any challenge that lay ahead. Suchan's status. Asterisk system status. Asterisk name, Suchan. Asterisk mission, conquer Suyang and Xianing Chan's heart and make them your harem. Asterisk rewards. Harem God Jewel Cultivation Technique. Hand of God. Tongue of God. Divine Phoenix Source, Body and Bloodline. Hidden. Asterisk Realm, True Element Realm, 8th Stage, Level 48. Asterisk Experience needed, 4800, Level Up. Asterisk Combat Power, Saint Third Order. Asterisk Bloodline. Supreme All Bloodline 0.1% unlocked, Ruler's Bloodline of Multiverse. Underscore Effect 1, Immunity from all poison and harmful substances underscore. Underscore Effect 2, Full Mastery over all elements underscore. Divine Dragon Bloodline. Asterisk Special Physique. Divine Succubus Dragon Body. Chaos Body, 20% unlocked, obtained from Chaos Cultivation Technique. Asterisk Source. Divine Dragon Source. Asterisk Cultivation Techniques. Chaos Cultivation, 100% Mastery. Dragon Transformation Technique, 100% Mastery. Asterisk Abilities. Teleportation, unlocked. Elemental Control, Fire, Water, Wood. Dragon Transformation, locked until Saint King Realm. Dragon Breath, locked until Saint King Realm. Dragon Roar, locked until Saint King Realm. Dragon Claw, locked until Saint King Realm. Clone Technique. Asterisk Eyes. Divine Chaos Golden Eyes, gained from Chaos Cultivation Technique, and merged with Divine Golden Eyes. Asterisk System Spirit Girl, Yarn Yang. Asterisk Multiverse Travel Function, locked, unlocks at Saint Realm. Asterisk Universal World Map, available, limited access, unlocks fully at level 51. Asterisk Lottery, 10,000 points, draw. Asterisk Store, available, open. Asterisk Current Experience Points, 10,000 points. Asterisk Inventory, empty. Underscore Teleportation, underscore. Underscore the user can instantly transport themselves to any location within the same realm or a connected realm. Underscore. Underscore cooldown, 1 hour underscore.